Hello and welcome to Muse News. We are recording this episode from the beautiful recording studio here at Greenwave Productions. We're going to bring you the latest news from the world of rock, metal, and the music industry in general. So let's do this. Are pro-Palestinian music artists like Bob Vylan, Green Day, System of a Down, Garbage, Coldplay, Chappell Roan, Billie Eilish and Pearl Jam unwittingly helping to fund Israel's defense forces? When you have bands saying things like this,
Death, death to the IDF, death, death to the IDF, death, death to the IDF, death, death to the IDF. Death to the IDF! Hell yeah.
well, this question really interested me, so I did a little bit of digging. I looked into this company called Helsing. Helsing is a defense technology company based in Munich, Germany. This company's tech includes strike platforms, drones, subsurface gliders, onboard real-time threat assessment for aircraft, and autonomous AI pilots. Here we are at Greenwave Productions. This is a fully functioning music production suite and it's gorgeous to work in. Now, our clients have been played on BBC Introducing. They consistently grow their fan base and improve their streaming numbers. If you're a music artist and you'd like to know more about this recording facility, then send me a message. Here's a brief roundup of their product. Firstly, we have Altra. According to Helsing's website, Altra intelligently connects all elements of the battlefield to transform the accuracy, speed, and robustness of modern land forces. Altra uses AI to achieve scale target acquisition and coordinated precision effects. Drones and ISR assets gain the ability to penetrate heavily contested electromagnetic warfare, or EWs, environments while allowing artillery systems and other effectors to engage targets with superior hit rates. Next, we have the HX2 strike drone. According to Helsing's website, HX2 is a new type of strike drone, software-defined and mass-producible. HX2 is capable of engaging artillery, armoured and other military targets at beyond line of sight range, up to 100 kilometres. Onboard artificial intelligence ensures that HX2 is immune to hostile electronic warfare measures through its ability to search for, re-identify and engage targets even without a signal or a continuous data connection. A human operator stays in or on the loop for all critical decisions. Next in our product list is the SG-1 and Lura. According to Helsing's website, SG-1 Fathom redefines subsurface surveillance. Mass manufacturable, hundreds of SG-1s can be deployed at scale to monitor vast underwater areas. Capable of discreetly patrolling in a swarm or holding position on the seabed, the glider operates at depth and throughout the water column. It is resilient and energy efficient, enabling persistent operation for up to 3 months. SG-1 is integrated with Lura to provide real-time detection and classification at the edge, critical environments where bandwidth is low and data volumes high. Now, Lura, as I understand it, is some kind of operating system for the SG-1, but I'm no expert. According to Helsing's website, built for the underwater battle space and trained on decades of acoustic data, the Lura software platform transforms underwater surveillance through real-time processing at the edge. Only a single operator is required, either onshore or vessel, for mission planning, management and analysis of a constellation of SG-1 fathoms. At the core of Lura is a large acoustic model which is continuously trained on new data and threat patterns. Lura is an open system ensuring capability from day one. Next up we have Cirra, and again, according to Helsing's website, Cirra addresses one of the most urgent problems in the air domain: shape-shifting aircraft radars. As adversaries introduce software-defining emitters, our fighter jets lose the ability to understand and respond to the threat. Cirra uses deep learning to resolve this problem and restore our ability to classify and read the intent of unknown anti-aircraft emitters. Instead of pattern matching against known radar signatures, Cirra learns their language. As a result, Cirra drastically increases the combat readiness and survivability of fighter jets in a hot conflict. And last but certainly not least, we have Centura. Now, according to Helsing's website again, Centura seamlessly integrates advanced AI pilots into the cockpits of existing and future fighter aircraft, transforming the precision, speed, and adaptability of modern air forces. By leveraging scaled reinforcement learning, Centura achieves human-level performance in air combat, enabling superior decision-making and tactical execution. Essentially autonomous pilots. Now, there's nothing scary about that, is there? So Helsing are obviously making these products, but who are they selling them to? Well, they're selling them to the likes of NATO, the German Ministry of Defense, and the Democratic Allied Nations in the Asia Pacific. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, well, how does this all connect to the pro-Palestine bands and artists? Well, given that countries like the United States, the United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, Italy, and others are selling arms and military tech to countries like Israel, it's not a fair stretch to imagine that this sort of technology is being used by Israel. But again, how does that connect to our artists? In the last round of investments in Helsing, a company called Prima Materia invested a whopping 600 million euros, or nearly 700 million US dollars. Now, Prima Materia is essentially this guy, and this guy is Daniel Ek. If you're not sure who Daniel Ek is the founder and the CEO of Spotify. Now, Daniel Ek has accumulated vast wealth from Spotify. At last check, he was worth around $5 billion. What Ek has done is taken 600 million euros from mainly his share in Spotify, a platform that pro-Palestine bands like Bob Vylan, Green Day, System of a Down, Garbage, Coldplay, Chappell Roan, Billie Eilish, Pearl Jam, to name but a few, plus their associated major record labels and companies. And they've helped him to build that wealth that has then gone on to invest in companies like Helsing. Makes me wonder how these bands and artists feel about how they are indirectly funding a company like Helsing, who will sell these products to governments, and then in turn these governments will give these products to countries like Israel and then the IDF by extension, simply by having their music on Spotify. Now, I understand that Daniel Ek's investment in Helsing is a recent endeavour, and these artists have little to no knowledge or influence regarding how the Spotify CEO invests his money. But this investment, it is public knowledge, and it doesn't take much to connect the dots here. Question is, what's more important to these artists? The people of Palestine and the principles around what's happening in that region of the Middle East, or keeping their music on Spotify and potentially generating more money for Daniel Ek, who's willing to invest in big military tech and has the potential to be sold to the very people that these artists are protesting against. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe, follow, and hit that notification bell. Bye-bye.